All eyes on Doge. Big run up to the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big run up to the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.60. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
Hey everybody, Kriss here. Welcome as we roll into a Friday afternoon, ending the week. Stocks continue downward. A few bright spots. Crypto, mostly green, except a few red spots. You know, the crappy cryptos. ETH down. Pi token, what a joke. I hope none of you bought that Pi token crap. I told you not to. That was financial advice. Don't buy that crap. People kept asking, hey, what about Pi token, Kriss? What do you think about Pi token? And I'm like, just do a Google search under pyramid scheme Pi token, and you'll see what happened. But we got Doge hovering right near 17 cents. It did not break 16 cents this morning on the pullback after the China reciprocal tariffs, the reciprocal to the reciprocal, whatever. Yeah, we had the pullback at Doge, bounced right off 16 cents and then traded up even higher, showing strength. Dogecoin, tariffs. Tariffs can't touch that Dogecoin, that's for sure. No tariffs on Doge. Bitcoin didn't quite go up as high as it was early this morning when the China reciprocal tariffs were announced. And of course, let me get down here in the corner. And of course, you guys, told you about my swing trade here. If you saw the morning video, because yesterday on the stream, I told you I bought in Bitcoin. Doing a swing trade. And early this morning, I got up and I saw all these green candles and it's like, yep, I am cutting that. Took my profit. It went a little higher and then dumped. And then this morning I was like, should I buy some more of this? Or is it going to, I didn't know what crypto was going to do. I was like, I'm not going to get greedy. We'll leave it like that. Surprise, Bitcoin turned back around. Bitcoin's only up 1% though for the day. Doge is up 4.5%. So good for Doge today. Instead, I did a swing trade on Robinhood stock because it was down 15% in like an hour. It was crashing. And I was like, there's no way it's going to keep crashing. So I bought some Robinhood stock and then it kept going down and I was down like $500, $600 on the swing. I was wait a minute. No, don't keep crashing. But it recovered, went up higher, and I closed that on a successful day trade. Not supposed to do that on Robinhood. Maybe Robinhood Gold you can. I didn't get a warning, but I did it. And I made another like $1,400 on that. So now I've got about $2,500, $2,600 to play with next week. Probably buy Megal or something. We'll see how that goes, but that'll be next week. I'm just going to leave that for now. So those were good trades. But Doge looking okay, despite the red in the market. Stock sell off accelerates, trade war intensifies, tariff. S&P 500 down 5.9, Dow down 5.4, NASDAQ down 5.8, Russell down, crude oil down, gold down. GameStop went up 12%. So GameStop was like the top gainer of the day in major stocks. So GameStop, right? The stocks are all messed up. But overall in crypto, most everything was green. So a good day in crypto. We had Solana retake 6th place over USDC. briefly, Tron had flipped Cardano, but then Cardano had good trading this afternoon and then reflipped Tron back. And then Leo keeps coming up here. I think they're just minting a bunch of Leo tokens because there's no way it's performing that well. So I think the market cap is going up because they're just minting more of these Leo tokens. That's my guess. I don't even know who trades a Leo. I thought it was a stable coin, but I guess not really. But anyway, that's how we start the day. Look, Trump tariffs, right? Guess what? The General Secretary of Vietnam called Trump and said Vietnam wants to cut their tariffs down to 0 on U.S. goods. It's working, right? It's working. You carry a big enough stick, right? And you don't show any weakness. And that's what happens. Because they want to sell their Nike shoes to the United States consumers. It's all about Nike, right? Because most Nike shoes are made in Vietnam, and they know they're not going to be selling many Nike shoes if there's like huge tariffs on Vietnamese made goods. So we had that. And now I just read that the UK, Starmer, called up Trump. Looks like the UK is going to like do a deal. That is what is happening. Trump is right. Now there are some like China that are going to battle it, right? And that's what everyone freaked out about this morning. So we had the stock market headed for its worst 2-day drop in 5 years. And guess what happened 5 years ago? That was the COVID drop, right? Black Swan event. This could be seen as one of those as well. Black Swan event next week will be very interesting to see what happens with the stocks. Jerome Powell made some remarks today. Well, looks like the tariffs will probably raise inflation, but energy is going down, right? And we've got unemployment ticking up a little bit. Those are signs of maybe interest rate cuts. But yet, the Fed's worried about inflation. But the inflation numbers aren't up. The inflation numbers are actually still going down. It's the fear of inflation now. But the FOMC is still a month away. So no interest rate cuts in April are going to happen. But Bitcoin remains strong. But Doge remains stronger. Stronger. But yeah, stocks, just major stocks down. But Nike's up, right? Nike made a little comeback here. And then, of course, GameStop, like huge. So we have that. By the way, here's what you're complaining about when it comes to the current Trump tariff policies and their effect on Bitcoin. First, cheap energy for mining. That's right. Energy costs in the United States are dropping. So the miners, as long as they can still get their rigs without a lot of tariffs on them, should be profitable. Lower interest rates may be coming, more disposable income. I think this is going to be more tax cuts. It's the tax cuts that are going to be coming. That's going to be the next leg of this whole thing that Trump is rolling out, will be tax cuts, more liquidity. We've looked at the charts on the global M2 money supply, liquidity going up, so more to spend on risk on. The DXY is dumping. Usually when the DXY dumps, crypto goes up. Are we connecting the dots now? And this morning I just touched on this, but again, this will be a deeper dive into what happens. Bitcoin will fail if it remains just a store of value, says Jack Dorsey, which is really interesting because all these guys are just talking about Bitcoin, 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 because in the present tense, that's what's happening, right? It's all about Bitcoin. Don't count Doge out. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Doge stay relatively unharmed despite China's reciprocal tariffs. Nice. That is nice. And Dogecoin, in fact, was up 6% for a while today. What's going on? What is going on with Doge? Doge surged up over 17 cents. It's building. It's all building for Doge. Dogecoin is inevitable, guys. Dogecoin is inevitable. It's coming. So Doge of the Coin says, Bitcoin is becoming a store of value. Dogecoin will become decentralized digital cash. The House of Doge had a big meeting earlier in the week in New York, talking about their partnerships. They're going to be rolling stuff out. Some of you still think Doge is dropping down to 14 cents, 12 cents, 10 cents, even lower. I see it in the comments. I see it with some of the bears in the chat. I'm not falling for that. I'm not falling for that. Meanwhile, Builder J says, Doge will never be the same after liquidity is unlocked via Doge OS. Now, we haven't talked much about Doge OS. I haven't really been paying much attention to it. I was thinking it was really just Doginals, right? It was just going to be more on the NFTs on the Dogecoin blockchain. But no, now our ecosystem will be larger than just on-chain apps that live temporarily. Think private equity, real cash flow businesses, real world assets. And all that Doge OS is going to go through MyDoge. And MyDoge, if you saw my tweet or post this morning or saw it on this morning's video, your Android phones can now find the MyDoge app in the Google Play Store. So they were able to work on whatever they were. I don't know. Somebody was saying, oh, they've abandoned it. No, they haven't. They worked out whatever they needed to work out with Google. It is now back on Android. So you folks with your Android phones can now download the MyDoge wallet, and you can start playing around with the different features that are on it so far, except the merch. You don't want to buy the merch. You want to buy my merch, not their merch. But yes, it is growing. And we can even have the inevitable Doge in this other format. Tron Weekly says Dogecoin's bullish pattern emerges. Retest signal surge to 22 cents. That's what happens. You start to see a turnaround, and all of a sudden, right? We talked about this yesterday, right? Stochastic RSI showing the bullish turnaround. We had just the RSI itself showing the bullish turnaround and bullish divergence, all of that. And what do you get? The technical analysis works today. And Doge is up. Still fear in the market, that stock market. Now there's a divergence today. Bitcoin, crypto going up, and stock market continuing to drop. We haven't had that in a while. Lark reminds us, I know we've had a rough few months. Better days will come. Your job right now is to survive until the market gets better. Don't get liquidated. Don't blow your trading account revenge trading. Just survive. That's what we've been talking about, not in quite those words, but the words are Don't panic sell. Now some of you say, oh, I sold back at 38.40 cents. I'm just waiting to buy in at 15 or 4. Okay, good for you. Congratulations. It's coming, though. It's coming. So that's what we got to start on a Friday. How's everybody doing? How are you feeling? Are you feeling a little better? Is the stock market still got you down, but green in the crypto market got you up? It's an odd day to see such a difference between what's going on, the fear in the stocks, like all of this is just negative, negative, negative. Tesla down 10%. Even Berkshire Hathaway is down 6.5%. A lot of blood in stocks, but crypto is pretty much in the green, except for the crappy ones. Just forget your holding bag of Doge until the fall. Let's see what happens. As Ryan says, don't F it up. That's what all Paul says. We're still waiting for that big banana thing to happen, right? Never really had that. We had like half a banana maybe in November, but that wasn't the full banana. We got ripped off on that. Don't sell the farm. Just hold strong. Don't do something stupid. We're going to see, Elliot. Is that going to be Venmo for Doge? We're going to see how this all plays out between what MyDoge is doing and SuchPay is doing. We're going to see. I want a smartphone running Doge OS. That would be awesome. I know, retaliatory. They don't know. They don't know. China's going to play hardball. Sounds like the EU wanted to, but Giorgia Meloni in Italy is saying, no, guys, no. Don't battle the United States. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let's work something out. Max says BTC will retest the March 11th low of 76.6. Doesn't have to. It doesn't have to. Is there some other CME gap down there or something? I don't know. Yeah, I saw that on his video on the Switch 2 game prices. 80 digital download, 90 if you want the physical game. That's a lot. That's a lot for a game. I agree. That's a lot. I mean, the whole device is a lot. And then you have old games, they won't play on the new, so you have to update the game somehow and pay for that. Just money. Doge is always all good. Compo, pleased to see the divergence. Yeah. The banana was a plantain. I like that. Those plantains. How can anybody trade after hours? AMC is literally squeezing right now at 401. I don't understand how this can happen if the market is closed. Yeah. After market limit orders. You keep trading with limit orders. Let's see. AMC now. It's up 6% now after market. So there was some little spike there that happened right into closing, where AMC went from 255 up to 265, looks like. And then some crazy limit orders were left, but it's calming back down. With limit orders in aftermarket, price can be incredibly manipulated on stocks. That is true. That can happen. Raul went shopping in the stock market today. I wasn't ready to really buy. I did the swing trade on Robinhood stock, but I'm not buying yet. I got to see what happens next week before I'm buying a stock to hold. I've got enough in my 401k plan, which is like taking a big nosedive right now. So, in my the 401k plan just bought on Tuesday, and now it doesn't buy again until the 15th. So missed out on the dip on my 401k. I think I may get a good amount of the S&P 500, my Roth. Dividend stocks, that's all next Friday. I know, mine is the 15th before my next buy. I'm doing good, Bitcoin Geek. How are you? How are you? It is beautiful in New England today, that's for sure. Rare, nice early April day before it gets cold again tomorrow. Best crypto to swing trade, Jay. To swing trade. A lot of people are swing trading ETH because ETH isn't doing much. It's just going up and down and up and down. So there is a lot of ETH swing trading going on because it's just sideways market. Since the drop on the 10th, a lot of chop, starts to see a gain, drops back down, and then you get a lot of chop again. That's ETH. No huge gains, so that's not a buy and hold. A lot of swing trading on ETH going on right now. But it's scalping is what it is. It's scalping. It's not like huge gains. What do you think about Fartcoin? I think it had its fun already, but I guess it's going back up again. Up 12% today. Again, recovering from that big drop. Hey, maybe Fartcoin can be, you can do swing trades on Fartcoin now. Someone said Pepe. Pepe is going to take off someday. But yeah, we'll see. But for Doge right now, charts are looking very promising. Looks like we're going to get back up in the 17s. Like to see that this weekend. Fartcoin is a breath of fresh air, Christoph. Kriss, you downloaded the MyDoge wallet on your Android. Awesome. You've got it now. You have to upgrade the old games to Koa. That's what I heard. They may have to raise the price already because of tariffs. Wow. Wow, Ryan. That's not going to help Nintendo out. I don't do price predictions on Fartcoin, Eric. So, yeah. Shibu is inuvitable, Derek. I'm so glad I sold all my SHIB. I'm done with it. That was like, out of all of my sold, I think that's the one I felt the best about selling. It just felt dirty, having it, expecting it to go on some big run. Didn't take the profit back in March 2024, just over a year ago. The gaming industry is big, though, that's for sure. But most of it is all, streaming. So to come out with a new console now, that's risky. Nintendo's been working on it for a while. Closes at 8 o'clock, John. And then on some exchanges like Robinhood, some of the stocks you can actually trade overnight, but not on the weekend. So at 8 o'clock tonight, the aftermarket closes. And then there'll be no trading again until early Monday morning. And that's pre-market. You can only do limit orders. You can't do market orders. And then some exchanges limit your trading time. So Robinhood now lets you trade until 8 o'clock, I believe. It used to stop at like 6. And on pre-market, I don't think you can trade on Robinhood until, it used to be 8 o'clock. And they might have pulled it back. I don't know. I haven't looked at it for a while. But yeah, you can do limit orders on stock trading. I mean, there are some people who swear by it, and they do swing trades during aftermarket and pre-market. But yeah, don't touch AMC. Exactly, Doug. Red Sox on their home opener. They were up 8-5 last I saw. Hitting some homers today. It's now 8-6, bottom of the 7th. Holding on. It'd be nice for them to win that home opener, Tacoma. I don't know why you have a Miami Dolphin logo, though. What are you doing, man? Miami Dolphins? DCA. You got that right. Charles, you going to buy some stocks? I don't know how the tech stocks that have just been hit really hard, are they going to come roaring back? Is Tesla going to come roaring back? I mean, long term, yeah. I mean, to pick up Tesla at like 230, I sold my Tesla at 430. So for it to drop $200 a share, almost half from January, that's big. Jason says the market will settle. Big tech still building data centers. This is more fear than anything else. They're guessing how badly these companies are going to be hurt by the tariffs without the data behind it. They're just guessing. They'll do all right. Hey, Alex, I'm an architect. Had a nice email exchange with Pietro Buleschi, who is a member here of the KrissPax fam. And his grandfather was a famous architect, Pietro Buleschi. He when he emailed me, he was like, you may have heard of my grandfather who taught at MIT. And I was like, well, of course. Not only do I know him, I studied him when I was in college because he designed some great buildings. Pietro thanked me, and that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Very weird. Yes, A Street. Very weird. Crypto's having a chill out day and stocks plunge. I couldn't believe it myself. You won 33 Doge, Bitcoin Geek, and then you traded it and made more. Well, when you get something for free, right? You can be risky and try some things out, right? I have no idea about Atom, Elliot. I don't follow it. I saw it was up, and I was like, I have no idea. For those that don't know, 420 is Doge Day. Yes, it's Doge Day, 420. We'll have a lot of fun that day. Not overhype it. Don't want to overhype it. It's just a fun day. Jay, you did a swing trade on ETH this morning. Sol and XRP were much better of an option than ETH today. Yeah, I mean, you're just picking one random day. Yeah, where to buy in Tesla, Tobbs? That's a good question. Where, at what level do we buy Tesla? Tesla closed at 239, down 10%, and aftermarket, it's already down another 1% at 236. Is there real fear in Tesla not doing well because of prices of certain things that they have to import, like the batteries, right? The batteries are really expensive, I guess. But and like I said, with Tesla, there's where I sold right there. About 435. That was on January 17th, 435. And now it's down to 239. It was even a little lower in March, 219, 220. So may revisit that. You can start dollar cost averaging in a little bit at a time. Doge up over 17 again. Let's go Doge. Eric, you're all in on Fartcoin. Good luck with your Fartcoin. Smelly situation, but good luck. I heard there were some old games that needed to be upgraded. I thought that's what Marquez said. I got my tickets for the Minecraft movie too. We're going Sunday night. Sunday night. My son works on the weekend. He works days, so we can't do a daily thing. So I had to pay like the big dollars to go on Sunday night. It's the only time we can squeeze it in with our schedules. But yep, we're going to see the Minecraft movie. I mean, he's been playing Minecraft since like 2012. Like when early in Minecraft is when he started playing. But yep, we're going to see Minecraft Sunday night. I haven't been to the movies in a long time. Minecraft movie. They haven't made a Zelda movie. The tariff market pucker factor. I don't know what that is, Elliot, but okay. Sounds like a good buy point on Tesla. Right around 230. And Daniel, the prices are different because there's a lot more Doge in circulation than there is Fartcoin. So prices are different because of the different amount of coins. You took an architecture class in high school? I did too. I already knew I wanted to be an architect. I was one of those nerds that was like, even in high school, I knew where I was going to go to college. I knew what I was going to major in. Everybody's looking at me like, really? Like, yep. On Robinhood, Sunday night after 9, after-hours trading begins. On some stocks. There are some stocks that don't trade overnight. But most of the big ones. Tariffs can't touch Dogecoin. Right. Fear of tariffs is causing stocks to drop, Mr. Campcraft, but Dogecoin is up in the green, up 5%. Doge. Yes, Susanna. As an engineering consultant, you like the architects, but not the interior designers. Yeah. I've worked with some good interior designers, and I've worked with others that are a bit of a challenge. Hey, KB, you made it. Compo starting to DCA on Tesla. This is the way. Ramon thinks Doge is going to 91 cents. The only gold I want is the gold bar that Robinhood's giving away. I want that gold. I want to win that gold. I got 69,000 entries on that giveaway because I want that gold. But I'm not buying gold or a gold stock. I'll leave that up to Peter Schiff, and he can have his gold fund. I'm not buying gold. Nicholas, Dogecoin has been down before tariffs came in the picture. Tariffs have hit the whole market as well. So it's not just Doge. Doge is up today. I know, bless me, DB, exactly. How am I going to make it through an hour and a half of Jack Black as Steve in Minecraft? I'll find some way to find some humor in it. I don't know how. Picked up some Doge at 15.8, Daniel. Nice. Nice. Tesla could triple. It could. Get $200 Tesla. I mean, I bought it at 110 and sold it at 430. So that was tripling. More than tripled. So yes, it can happen. Brutalism is an architectural style. Don't like it. Never was a fan. Big concrete behemoths, cold. Don't like it. Don't like it. Some of the forms were kind of cool. Some of the things that they were playing with, but nope, not a fan. I know. I can't even win my own giveaway. Well, that's because it's all the good giveaway vibes for me are all in Robinhood Gold. I want that gold. It's all about how far back you want to zoom out, right, Doug? I mean, if you zoom out over the last 3 months, yes, Dogecoin is down. But if you zoom out over the past 3 years, since Dogecoin was 4.9 cents in 2022, it's up. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Jason, not a fan of Jack Black. Yes, I think Bitcoin will hit 120K this year, this fall. This fall, we are going to see the crypto market go on a huge run. Yeah, MB, I don't know why YouTube. Sometimes it does notifications and sometimes not. I think some have been saying that my channel is getting suppressed right now. Must be the crypto. Google might be like anti-crypto right now or something. So yeah, the crypto channels are getting suppressed. So there could be some of that going on. Dogecoin is up on the 1-minute chart. See it. Ah, look at that. Yes, the 1-minute chart. Look at Doge go. Woohoo! Love it. Yeah, let's hang out on the 1-minute chart as long as they're green candles, not red. Turn back around. Oh no. Jacoa, you haven't won a giveaway yet? I think some modular construction can be okay as long as it's done with a designer's eye. But most of the modular stuff is really just crap. It really is. But I get it. I get Klondike listening to a little Journey. Listening to some Journey. 200K. There are a lot of Bitcoin maxis and other Bitcoin content creators, right, that are still calling for big Bitcoin prices. But I'm enjoying this Doge action, that's for sure. Dogecoin did not break below 16 cents on the big drop this morning. That was huge. Held that support. Now coming up over 17. Crypto mining stocks, I haven't followed them for a while. A few years ago, I was following them. Riot and Mara, but I haven't followed them for a while. So I don't know. I don't know how their profitability is, what's going on. We could look at them. I just haven't looked. Mara. $11. Yeah, so they were $30 to $11. I mean, it's very similar to Doge, right? Almost a third of the price of the highs. I mean, look how it went up, though, at the end of last year. And it hasn't gone back down to those prices, right? Well, close. There's a lot of stocks that look like this, though, that are really down. And if you want to try, how's Riot doing? Similar, kind of similar. Bitcoin trying to get back over 84K. Doge over 17. Mining stocks have been bumpy. Yes, they have. I might not live to retirement age? Matt. I used half my retirement for crypto, the other half to get a new roof. Using crypto profits to pay the house off. And then you save. Well, good luck with that approach, Matt. I have not touched my retirement money. Did not want to risk that. But you're young. You can make it back. May the 25th, Doge is going to be 50 cents, the Boss Destroyer says. On May 25th. Is that the Indy 500? Indy 500 day? There's going to be a Dogecoin wrapped car racing around the track. Indy 500. When is the best time to sell all your Doge? The best time to sell all your Doge was May 7th, 2021, and then buy it all back in the middle of June 2022, and then sell it. What was the date? Yeah, right here. December 2nd. December 2nd, 2024 was the best time to sell all your Doge. I'm just kidding. Dude, we don't know what the future is. We don't know what prices are going to be. Oh, it's your birthday too. Indy 500 day. Nice. I don't know what Moss cities are, Max. No, I'm not into that world of all that eco architecture stuff. Eco architecture. What else happening in the stocks right now? Let's take a look. I've got them all over on the Webull app. For some reason, very strange. Nope, it's not that. I have no idea what's going on with this app. Not showing the candles. I got to figure that out. Some other time. Oh, I see what it is. They're doing that to me. There we go. Now we got it. So there's Tesla. 238 after market. Yep, still down after market. Apple as well, still down after market. Apple just took a beating the past 2 days. That's pretty rough. With GameStop, up with GameStop. Oh, there's CleanSpark too. CleanSpark has been doing okay. It hasn't been dropping. There's our Meggle down to $1.37. Just about in buy zone again for Meggle. MicroStrategy was up. Robinhood, this was the big dip this morning, so I traded that. And NVIDIA, under $100. That's what we were looking for. So it looks like NVIDIA is a buy. The answer was always yesterday, except in Doges, you can look at the past and you can pick the exact days you should have sold. December 2nd would have been a good day. Ronan, is it worth for me to sell my silver ETF position and buy Doge? I don't know. I mean, why did you buy silver ETF? Did you think there was going to be a big run on silver? And it looks like you bought it high. But Doge in the teens, I think it's going to be much higher come the fall. I don't know what's going to happen with silver. No idea. Moreno? Finishing up work? Sunshine reminds people, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Hanging out on a Friday afternoon. Yep, 2035. I know exactly what Dogecoin's price is going to be. Hold precious metals, but not ETFs. Yeah, I'm not an ETF fan. If you want to buy the thing, right? Not an ETF. See what else Yahoo Finance has going on here. Trump tariffs spark worst weekly meltdown since 2020. We knew that. We knew that. That was a tough couple days there. Nike and Lululemon soar as Trump touts productive call with Vietnam. But Nvidia, Tesla, Apple plunge. Amazon will be tough. They'll lose a lot of profits. But many see buying opportunities, so thank you, MB. Smash the like button. It could just be easier to buy the ETF, Luis. Christoph, you're a metalhead? Baby metal? What the heck? Baby metal? Oh, that's funny. You actually wrote down baby metal, Christoph. Oh. We will survive. We go from metal to disco. I will survive. Don't sell at a loss. Sometimes you have to, though, Elliot. Back in end of January, February 1st, when I was selling my altcoin portfolio, I took the L on about 4 different cryptos. Optimism, Arbitrum, and 2 others that I can't think of right now. Oh, it's the meme. It was a BOEM. Book of Meme. That was the 3rd. And then there was a 4th. And since then, they've gone down even further. It was the right time. The others were all in the green. But those 4 were in the red. And it was like, no, had to take the L on those. Exactly, Doug. Sometimes you have to cut your losses, and that's right when the fear of tariffs were starting. And I could see it was like, nope. I needed to book my profit to buy the house, and that's what I did. I'm so glad I did that. Doge was over 30 cents. I haven't cut my losses on Peak, though. Peak, I'm still holding on to. Peak goes on these little runs every now and then. It goes on these little runs. It's up 1.5 today. But we were watching it back here, end of March. Peak went all the way from 10 cents up to 16 cents, but then traded back. So, yep, just holding. I'm just holding Peak. For those that don't know, we're about to have a Bitcoin death cross. It's coming. The Bitcoin death cross could be Sunday. It's getting close, guys. Look at that. Bitcoin death cross. Are you worried? Are you worried? You're going to be seeing it everywhere. All over YouTube. All those Bitcoin YouTubers. Bitcoin death cross. Ah! Be scared. Be scared. It's coming. 2 more days, I predict. I don't think it's going to make it on Saturday. I think it's going to be Sunday. I think it's going to be Sunday. So my next live stream will be Sunday afternoon, and we will celebrate the Bitcoin death cross. The Bitcoin death cross live. Here's the Doge death cross over here. The price of Doge when that death cross hit was 16.5 cents. And guess what happened? Nothing. Doge didn't drop lower after the Dogecoin death cross. 16.5 cents. Now we're over 17. The world didn't end with the Dogecoin death cross. It'll be the same for Bitcoin. Same. But now we're watching this nice action late afternoon after the stocks close. Crypto is trading okay. You saw Baby Metal live? Oh, man. Baby Metal. Ah. I have to see Baby Metal now. I got to see it. Baby Metal? Oh my God. We can do a 10-second clip. Are you ready? Oh, no. It's going to do an ad first. Oh my God. You really saw this group? Oh my God. Baby Metal. I can't play any more than that because I will get a copyright strike. Baby Metal. I'll bet it was wild. I'll bet that was wild to see. I agree. Craziness, huh? Oh, man. Craziness. Sometimes selling with a loss can gain more profit afterwards. Yep. Like Doug said, sometimes you just have to cut your loss and get into something else. Or on mine, it was real estate. I bought real estate. Nye, welcome. You're going to get caught up. Yep, Luca, painful start of the year. I was at least optimistic through inauguration. And that didn't happen. That Trump token launch on that Friday night before the inauguration just dumped everything. Oh. And B, you ordered more Doge miners before the tariffs hit. No death crossing bonds. I do. Dogecoin is going to hold 15, 16 levels. Yes. The Trump token, Elliot? I haven't looked at it. I still own my Trump collectibles. Yikes. That red candle. I get it now. Wow, that was a big dump, huh? Wow, it actually dropped below $9. $8.90 for Trump token. Are you buying Trump collectibles at $9? Wow. Baby metal. Enjoyable and frightening at the same time. Yes, what on earth is that? You saw them, Adam, too? You saw the baby metal? Hey, Christoph, I'll check stuff out. Yeah. AC/DC is still touring, Moreno. Back in black. Wow. Losses help with taxes. That's true. I will have a little bit of an offset from all my gains with my optimism, Arbitrum, and Book of Meme losses. Yeah. Hey, CDC, what's up? Stocks down, crypto's up. That was the theme of today. Tariffs can't touch Dogecoin. I know, right, Madafalka? Wow, that's all you can say. Yeah, RR, Doge, recovering nice. Where is Pax Cat? Yeah, I don't know. It was a sunny day. I think he was basking in the sunlight. The perishable collectible Trump token, right, Campo? Yes. Weather girl's here, but no Bruce. Bruce working on a Friday, huh? Working man. You just keep him slaving away, don't you? Yes. Dogecoin breakout in the next hour, Frank? All right. I'll look for that. $0.18, Craig? That'd be nice. TB, I never have actually heard a baby metal song, but I sort of have a thing for Asian women, so try it for a few seconds. Not my thing. But you tried it, right? You tried it, just like I did. I tried it. Hey, Tobias, new member of the channel. See, Max? See, Max, what can happen? You just got to do it. I would rather pay taxes on big profits than have losses offset profits. I would rather have the big gains. Jay, if you had $2,500 to swing trade, well, you know what? I am going to have $2,500 to swing trade with now. In fact, I do now. I do have $2,500 to swing trade. What am I going to do with it? What am I going to do with it? I want to see what Meggle does on Monday. I might buy Meggle, the Meggle stock. I might do that. We'll see. Where was Meggle? Yeah, $1.37. This is just a little swing trade from $1.37 back up to $1.50. That kind of move. That's what I'd be looking to do, and just start scalping it. Probably going to do that. My Bitcoin trade yesterday. Early this morning, I got up and I saw these big green candles on Bitcoin, and I sold. Right up here at 84.3. I sold. Didn't quite get the top, but close enough. I didn't know that was going to happen. The China retaliatory tariffs, right? Dropped it. But so that was a good swing trade right there. That was a good swing trade. Yeah, early this morning, got up, saw the green candles. I was like, I'm selling, taking the profit. Can't be greedy. And then this morning, I did a Robinhood swing trade. It made just as much in about half an hour than this 14-hour Bitcoin swing trade. I made more in half an hour on Robinhood. The Robinhood swing trade I did this morning. Look at Doge, 1710. Love it. You saw Pink Floyd, Milkman? I never went to a Floyd concert. That would have been great. Bruce works every other Friday and every Saturday, part-time. Well, brings a little cash in, right? Keeps him out of the house, keeps him busy, right? Bitcoin geek, married an Asian. Hi, Max. A major uptrend, Hasty John says, clashes with a major downtrend across Bitcoin and top 10 cryptos around the 6th. Well, that will be Sunday, and that will be the Bitcoin death cross. Bitcoin death cross. So we will be covering that on my Sunday live stream before I go to the Minecraft movie. Minecraft movie Sunday night. Congratulations, geek. Congratulations. Richard Hart, I do not follow him, and I don't touch any of his crypto projects. Don't trust him. Hey, yeah, tariffs can't touch me either. That's right, Way. Tariffs can't touch me. I will buy American. I'll buy American. I have no cash to move comfortably, but would like to meggle one day. Well, I will be meggling maybe Monday morning. I'm going to be meggling. We'll see how that goes. Financial advice: don't invest money you may need in the future. Well, see, the key word there is may, right? Take out the word may and your sentence is right. Don't invest money that you need in the future. But don't go crazy. What's my current Doge average? It's around 7 cents. 7.5 cents, I think. Again, I sold all the 2-cent Doge. Sold most of the 6-cent Doge. So something like that. Simon thinks 1750. I think we're seeing a divergence now, Matt, between Dogecoin and the stock market. Stock market, stocks down today, Doge up. Now, if the stock market turns around all of a sudden and starts going up, that could help crypto. The death cross, no! I know, right? CDC got more of that 15, 16 Doge. I have no idea what an WLTQ token is, Simon. No idea. It doesn't sound like something I would even want to look at. I know, Shaj, right? What a day today. Stocks down, Doge up. No road rage today, Adam. That's good. It's a long drive. The Friday night, probably a little traffic. Yeah, you don't want to be touching your retirement money, whether it's pension, 401k, or something. You don't want to touch that, especially for crypto. It's so volatile, so risky. Keep your nest egg. Find other ways to get some extra cash to play with. Nah, your 6-year-old is hooked on all eyes on Doge. It's coming. Is she around? Is she around, Nay? It's coming. You're a Ramstein fan? Never got into them. A little too hard for me. Hasty John, the MyDoge app. You're starting a business. We'll accept Doge. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. No way. We're just taking a little break. We're just kind of going sideways for a bit now. Maybe up a little in April as my prediction, in early May, and then probably chill out over the summer, up and down. Good time to do some swing trading, possibly buying on dips. The fall. Wait. That's my prediction. The fall. You drop 350 in it, cash that out. Now you're just playing with the profits. It's a good way to do it. Yeah. Now he says, yeah. All right.
All eyes on Doge. Big run up. To the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big run up. To the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge.
Ha ha ha. There you go, Nye. And Nye's daughter. First time you ever received Doge on the blockchain? Joshua, awesome. Isn't it fun to receive Dogecoin? Not selling may go away. I already sold in January, so that was the bulk of it. So I think what I have now, I'm just going to keep and play with, and may do a little buying and selling, swing trading, and may also along the way DCA buy on dips. Not quite sure how the summer is going to go yet, but the big goal was already reached, which is the house. And so now it's just, well, I'm kind of playing a little bit with tax money because I still have to pay the capital gains tax for the 2025 profits next April 2026. So I can't gamble it all away. Can't do that. Dogecoin. All eyes on Doge. Love it. She was dancing. Awesome. We're at the tip of the iceberg with Doge. Good things ahead. Where can I play All Eyes on Doge when you're not on stream? You can go to my YouTube channel and you hit the live button right there, live button, and then you just pick a live stream, any live stream. The first thing that comes up, All Eyes on Doge. Every one of these, All Eyes on Doge. So you just play the video on YouTube and you'll get the song. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, All Eyes on Doge. You're stuck, Way? You're stuck? Well, it's better than zero, right? Because you were afraid you had lost it. So, but yeah, you're down. I know. I think you're going to have to hold to the fall. And then Cardano will be up over $1 again. I have a feeling this year will be different than other years for crypto summer. Maybe Zap. Maybe. I'm not expecting it. 4 years in a row, we've had up and down summers. Not expecting it to be any different. Actually, 5 years in a row. 40-cent Doge, maybe in the fall, Hadish. I don't see it this spring. I don't see it this spring. Hey, Nick, you made it. You got your Doge. Awesome. You feel good receiving some Doge. Get some Doge. You know, the old adage, you got to do something to get something. You guys did something. So, and hey, I'm just happy spreading the word and love of Dogecoin. Makes me feel good. I know, what a difference, right? Happy market is green compared to stocks. What a difference, Julian. Doge $1. KB, you got your Doge? People didn't believe me. I was just like, what's there not to believe? Totally rigged. Yes. And yeah, what we're looking at, right, is like Dogecoin is inevitable. It's coming. Inevitable. Doge. Bitcoin is becoming a store of value. Dogecoin will become decentralized digital cash. It is coming. Megal, Jay. I'm swing trading Megal next week. Magic Empire Global Limited. Most likely. We'll see what it does on Monday morning. We'll see what it does. It's this crappy Chinese stock that had a reverse split a little while ago. But yeah, I've made a lot of money off of Megal. Probably do it again. Just to pass the time waiting for the summer. Because I don't know these others. Robinhood, I did a great swing trade this morning here. This was a beautiful swing trade. Robinhood was down 15%. So I got some right in the low 32s. And then it dropped lower, down to 31.59. I was down like $500, $600. Then it turned around, and on these green candles going up, I sold. Booked the profit, and that was just in like half an hour, 45 minutes. Booked the profit. So that was a nice swing trade right there. So I look for opportunities like that. And Jay, I don't know, next week there might be something else that just appears to me like, okay, I'm going to do a swing trade on that. So I can't tell yet. But Robinhood was one I was watching from pre-market because it was already way down pre-market. And then when it kept diving down, I was like, okay, the setup was there. So that's what I watched for. Swing trading peanut. Doge and Bonk. Yeah, after I sold my Bonk, I haven't watched it. I made good money on Bonk. Yeah, Hester Pierce has been talking about different cryptos that are not securities. And yes, dollar-backed stable coins, not securities. I do not think the bull run is over, Hadish. I think we're just taking a big break. Big break. The whole tariff thing just upset all the markets, including crypto. But now, kind of think crypto bottomed out for this. And I think we're going to gradually go up for a while. And then we're going to hit the summer. And I'm not expecting any huge runs in the summer. So there's going to be a lot of interest on Dogecoin as House of Doge gets ramped up. But again, I still think the big gains, the continuation of the bull market, is going to be in the fall. I'm counting on that. Now, could be wrong, but that's what I'm gearing up towards. No Modelo right now, Craig. We're doing burgers tonight. Beautiful 70-degree day here in Boston. You don't get many of those this early in the season. So we're doing burgers and beer for dinner. Burgers and beer. So no beer during the live. I will have it later. Haven't had a burger yet this year. So looking forward to that. Yes, B&B, Max. Do mushrooms, Do the burger, melt the Swiss cheese over it. Oh, so good. So good. Venison burgers. No, we do beef and veggie because we have some veggie. We've got some vegetarians. Always have to have the veggie option. It's a black bean burger I'm doing with the beef burgers. 2 separate flippers. Keep them separated. I've solo mined 600,000 Doge GPU coins worth about $3.65. Why are you doing that? It's not even a coin. It's a stupid token. Oh well. I don't even know how that works. Doge GPU coin. I really don't know how that works. I have to Google that. No, I don't mean Doge Gov. Doge GPU. It's a layer 1 proof of work blockchain. 15-second block times. Huh. I never really looked at it before. I just thought it was a token. It has its own blockchain. It has an Electrum wallet. They don't post much. Doge GPU. But it's not worth much, is it? There's 6 zeros. Oh my God. And where can you trade it? You can't. It's not tradable. There's no market for this thing, Milkman. There's no market. So you mine this stuff, and then what do you do with it? You just sits there. Wow. Well, good luck. Good luck with that. Oh, man. All eyes on bonds. Big rundown. It's a new coin. You're spec mining for the future. See what happens. JP Morgan, their shorts are all in a bundle. I mean, really. They have just been saying one negative thing after another. So, yeah. I think, yeah, maybe they're like the reverse Kramer, right, of the investment world. What they say, do the opposite. Sauteed onions and mushrooms smothered in melted Gouda cheese. That sounds really good. I'm the only fan of onions here. Nobody else likes them, so we skip the onions. But we do the mushrooms, and we do Swiss. No worries. Coinbase just made Dog in Me token available to trade. Dog in Me. 0.0006. Dog in Me. Well, it's not getting a big boost. It's down 37% for the week. Dog in me. All these dog things. Man. It's not a meme, it's a mindset. Dog in me. Uniswap. There's Coinbase. There it is. It's trading 0.0006. Yeah, I'm not going to buy that. I'll just buy Dogecoin. Non-tradable is the issue. Your buddy did PiCoin. It's launching. You still can't sell it. Yeah, Pi you can exchange it, but I guess there are some who are still locked in for some reason. That had scam written all over it like 3 years ago, when everyone was trying to get their buddies to sign up because it was this whole pyramid scheme, right? You get people to sign up under your code, and then you get some of whatever they mine. Somehow that's a big pyramid scheme. It's like, no. Ugh. Yes, you got my lingo hype. Good luck with that. Means bad move, not financial advice. Yeah, good luck with that. You got that. That's good. That's good. I know, exactly. Just buy Doge. Just buy Doge. Dog in me. That does seem to be strange. Julian, you're still locked. 2,700 Pi coins. Locked in. Boss, you got your Doge wallet? For those that don't know, MyDoge. You can now get it on Google Play. It hadn't been available for a number of months, but last night they got the new version uploaded, and you can now download it onto your Android for the MyDoge wallet, which is awesome. When I mine less tradable coins, use a mining pool that is willing to exchange it for Doge. You're allowed to day trade in Robinhood. You just need to use your own money in order to not get flagged. Yeah, I day traded today. I didn't even get a warning. And I thought maybe it's because I'm Robinhood Gold now, because I hadn't done a day trade on stocks in a long time. I mean, isn't it all your own money? Once you... Oh, I guess if you sell and then you re-trade with that same money and it hasn't settled yet, right? Then it's not your money. That makes sense. It could be something like that. You wanted to sell your Pi when it was at $2 and they said it would be 2 weeks, and now it's 2 months. Sorry, Julian. And you know what the Pi chart looks like, right? It's not pretty. Not pretty. Down and to the right. 52 cents. As predicted by Kriss. Remember this? We drew this. I was like, yeah, it's just going to keep going down. And it did. And down and down and down it goes. Pi. Nice recovery of Doge. Looking strong. If you have over 25K, you can freely day trade. Crypto, yeah, you can day trade crypto all you want, but on the stock side, they do have some limits. Yeah, I did, Mr. Cheyenne, I did a day trade on Robinhood stock and made like $1,400 in 45 minutes. So, because I had over 25K, I could day trade. All right. I could buy 50 million Pepe coins. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Yeah, and on those Pi, I mean, what did it cost you, right, for those Pi coins? Probably not much. But yeah, too bad you couldn't sell at $2. That's too bad. All right, guys. Hey, Doge looking good going into the weekend. We will watch this over the weekend. I'll be live again Sunday. We'll probably have an abbreviated live stream because going to the Minecraft movie on Sunday night. Going to that Minecraft movie. But Doge is looking strong today, holding up well despite all the stocks going down. Hope everyone enjoys the rest of your Friday. We'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.